Hello everyone, my name is Asif Ansari. I am currently studying in semester 2 of Masters in Construction Engineering in Management from CEPT University. This portfolio is a part of my Studio 2, which is Construction Project Execution Monitoring and Control. The name of my project is Composite Commercial Building, and the major topic portfolio will consist of project planning, contract administration and earned value management. Let's begin. This project is a composite commercial building project located in Gift City, Gujarat. It is a greenfield real estate development with a total estimated cost of 230.34 crores. The building comprises 3 basements, 1 ground floor and 29 upper floors, plus a terrace built-up area of 48,600 square meters on a 4,292 square meter plot. The design includes a triple head foyer, stacked parking, shops, offices, studio apartments, sky gardens, and a rooftop restaurant. It also features 4 designated refuge floors on the 6th, 14th, 22nd, and 26th levels, and a skip floor at the 18th level. The construction scope is divided between the main and structural steel contractors covering core works, finishing, MEPF systems, and steel fabrication. The project began on June 30, 2023 and aims for completion by August 20, 2025. Strategically located, it supports business growth while emphasizing sustainability, safety, and rapid construction. This slide highlights the poor planning strategy for our composite commercial building, integrating formwork, reinforcement, and concrete activities for efficient execution. Formwork is planned across components like core walls, columns, slabs, staircases, and beams. Quantitatively, core wall covers 33,600 square meter, columns and retaining walls cover 15,447 square meter, and slab, beams, and footings cover 21,698 square meter. Formwork systems used include MEWA, Perry formwork, and conventional formwork and aluminum formwork, each requiring 1 to 3 sets with repetitions ranging from 10 to 33. Labor productivity varies across systems, which is MEWA formwork at 4.6 square meter per man day, Perry formwork at 4.4 square meter per man day, conventional formwork at 3.6 square meter per man day, and aluminum formwork at 2.9 square meter per man day. The post sequence is divided into 2 major zones with designated core walls placements. The total direct cost for formwork is 20.26 crores, in which approximately 15.86 crores are for the materials, 2.55 crores are for the labor, and 46,020 rupees for plant and machinery, with 10% overall cost added for contingencies. This planning ensures structural support, sequencing efficiency, and cost control. This slide covers the enforcement planning and a cost comparison of core wall formwork systems. Among the options, MEWA climbing formwork, though most expensive at 8.73 crores, provides the highest labor productivity at 4.6 square meter per man day. It's ideal for high repetition works like core walls, while Perry for column and retaining walls. Conventional aluminum formworks are used for slabs and staircases due to lower cost. The reinforcement section details 490 metric ton of steel in core walls, 443 metric ton in columns, 1520 metric ton in slab and beams, and 103 metric ton in staircases using Fe550 primary steel. Additional materials include 25.5 metric ton of binding wire, 31,750 rebar couplers, and 3.58 lakh cover blocks. The total direct cost of reinforcement is 170 crores, in which 18.43 crores is for materials, 1.91 crores is for labor, 134 crores is for plant and machinery, and 10% contingencies are also added. Labor productivity for reinforcement stands at 0.148 metric ton per man day. A cost comparison also shows coupler-based splicing to be more economical at 52.36 rupees per unit over lapping. This slide focuses on concrete planning, which involves batching, transport, placement, vibration, and curing. The project uses M30, M40, M60, and M70 grade concrete. The highest volume is M30 grade, which is 10,125 cubic meter for slabs, beams, retaining walls, and staircases. The footings use 5,965 cubic meter of M40 concrete. Columns have 3,555 cubic meter of M60 grade concrete and core walls use 5,413 cubic meter of M70 grade concrete. The total direct cost of concrete is 19.45 crores, broken into 60.70 crores for materials, 90 lakhs for labor, 7.37 lakhs for plant and machinery, and 10% for contingencies. Labor productivity is measured at 1.1 cubic meter per man day. A cost comparison shows that ready-mix concrete is more expensive than in-house batching plant across all grades. For example, M70 concrete costs 8,260 rupees per cubic meter at RMC, while it costs 7,412 rupees per cubic meter at the batching plant. This insight highlights the cost efficiency of in-house batching for large volumes. Efficient scheduling and productivity measurement support the overall pour strategy. This slide outlines the contract administration framework for the composite commercial building. The total project cost is 230.34 crores, with 165.34 crores allocated to RCC finishing, MEPF and facade works, whereas 65 crores are allocated for structural steel works, which is handled by a separate contract. Excludes structural steel works and follows a selective tender process over a 47-month duration. The contract covers RCC finishing, MEPF and facade works split into core and shell finishing and MEPF as shown in the workflow. Key contract clauses include a 5% performance security within 28 days of letter of acceptance, commencement within 7 days of site handover, and a 14-day window to submit the construction program. Liquidated damages are 0.5% per week, capped at 10% of contract price, and there's an 18-month defect liability period. Insurance must cover full work value, which has to be purchased by the contractor. Payments are milestone based, and any corrupt practice leads to contract termination. This slide elaborates on the special conditions of contract for the project. The commencement is required within 7 days of letter of acceptance, and total completion time is capped at 47 months. Advance payments are allowed against a bank guarantee, while interim payments are monthly, processed within 21 days of certification. Subcontracting is permitted up to 25% of approval, and quantity variation is allowed up to plus minus 25%, subject to renegotiation beyond that. Mobilization advance can be up to 10% of contract value. Additionally, a 5-year material guarantee and compulsory insurance for workmen, car policy, and a third-party liability are mandated. The table compares project-specific clauses with FIDIC Pink Book standards, showing overall alignment. On-site delays occurred due to jump formwork issues to Core Wall 2, causing a 42-day lag, though later offset through improved manpower and casting efficiency. Staircase progress remains pending due to safety concerns at the ground floor, highlighting the need for careful sequencing. This slide presents a time delay analysis for structural steel deck slab works in a composite commercial building project. The bar chart compares the planned finish versus actual finish dates across different floors from basement 3 up to 15th floor, revealing significant delays, especially during the early construction stages. Notably, delays peaked at 52 days on third floor, followed by 48 days on fourth floor and 46 days on fifth floor, indicating early project inefficiencies. These delays were primarily caused by issues during the initial setup and due to obstructions near column P10 and P22, which hindered core wall construction and the assembly of steel beams. However, from sixth floor onward, delays gradually reduced, stabilizing at 28 days by floor 13 to floor 15 due to streamlined execution across 3 consecutive floors. This analysis using as-planned versus as-built method highlights the importance of early-stage planning and coordination to avoid cascading delays in vertical construction. This slide explains earned value management for a composite commercial building project used to integrate scope, schedule, and cost data to assess performance and forecast outcomes. Key metrics such as cost performance index and schedule performance index help evaluate variances and guide corrective actions. The study focuses on the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th floors, covering activities like RCC slab, steel deck slabs, for 14th to 16th floor and core wall works from 20th to 23rd floors. The duration for the scope of work was 12 weeks from 15 January 2025 to 15th April 2025, while a 2-week look-ahead period for 1st of March 2025 to 14th of March 2025 allowed for detailed planning and resource smoothing. The process used tools like MS Project and Primavera P6 with two baselines: 30th June 2023 to 27th August 2025 and baseline 2, which is from 1st of March to 14th of March 2025, to monitor performance trends. Visual layouts below show resource leveling and earned value tracking. This slide presents the earned value management results from the Composite commercial building project as of 14th March 2025. Using both Primavera P6 and MS projects, the analysis compares the planned value of 4.39 crores, the earned value of 4.31 crores, and the actual cost of 4.48 crores. From these, we calculate schedule variance, which is minus 7.83 lakhs, indicating the project is behind schedule. Cost variance of minus 16.60 lakhs, indicating the project is over budget. Schedule performance index is equal to 0.98 and cost per performance index is equal to 0.96. Both values are less than 1, which confirms inefficiencies in both time and cost management. The S curve below illustrates this deviation visually, where the actual cost trend surpasses the budgeted trend. Immediate corrective action is required to bring the project back within control. This slide concludes our analysis with insights into project core planning, contractor administration, and earned value management for the composite commercial building. Effective port planning integrated MEWA climbing formwork, achieving the highest labor productivity of 4.6 square meter per man day for repetitive core walls. Reinforcement work achieved a labor productivity of 0.148 metric ton per man day, and concrete work achieved a labor productivity of 1.1 cubic meter per man day. It was also seen from the analysis that the in-house batching plant concrete was comparatively economical than ready-mix concrete, as well as the coupler-based splicing was efficient than lapping. In terms of contract administration, key conditions of contract framed are aligned with the FIDIC Pink Book, which shows their efficient nature for this type of project. Based on the monitoring and tracking of the project saw up to 52 days peak delay in structural steelworks at 4th floor due to jump formwork issues, mitigated later by simultaneous workflow and extra manpower. Lastly, the EVM analysis confirmed the project is over budget and behind schedule, with cost performance index as 0.96, schedule performance index as 0.98, and a cost variance of minus 16.6 lakhs, highlighting the need for corrective action.